Just chilling. Infamous. I see.
I know a certain grown man streamer that was... My god! I got familiar to that one. That guy.
What have I done?
I had no idea that this guy existed before. That dude, what? He's like so stupid and annoying. Like, how? Why do people watch him? I just didn't understand it. People probably watch him because they're just laughing at him and are fascinated by how you can be that stubborn and that angry and that cynical about everything, because apparently he's always like that regarding every game for years and years and years. Oh my god.
I'll upgrade my stamina when I find a place to upgrade it.
Sheltering myself with a large piece of sheet metal, I ran for cover under the tallest tree I could find.
You're kidding me! Riding full speed, the lightning hones in on you and it hits you? You see, this isn't fun. I'm sorry. Randomly, a glue monster appears, takes all of your health. Oh, you don't have enough stamina to climb something standard at the beginning of the game. Oh, lightning just hones in on you and then kills you. How is this a fun? It's bullshit. It seems like they put stupid, annoying mechanics in the game that take away the fun factor. Like, why the fuck did they do that?
Oh shit. They're all making fun of his ass.
I'm not the best gamer on the planet, nor do I ever profess to be. You want to know the truth? I'm probably one of the best overall gamers in the country. So I'm pretty sure I don't give a shit, right? I don't. These are my Zelda Breath of the Wild pants. Because I'm a fan of goddamn Zelda.
No, you're not.
Excuse me, princess.
So you all made fun of me. You made fun of me, a 41-year-old gamer on TikTok. And you said I'm a horrible gamer because I don't understand the lightning mechanic of Zelda.
You don't.
But I'm a fan. I have Zelda pants. Do you have Zelda pants? I didn't think so. You don't have Zelda pants. You don't have the right to say that my issues with the lightning are invalid because you're not wearing Zelda pants. I'm insulated from your bullshit. I don't have a mainstream Nintendo
supposed to be
viewer
funny.
base. I don't. You know these Nintendo fanboys, they gotta jump right in and fucking start playing every game and everything crazy, right? I mean, a lot of people, for some reason, just don't like Nintendo games and always skip whenever I play. Fuck the Wii U and fuck Nintendo. And don't want to watch me play them for some odd reason. So fuck you, Nintendo. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You need to grow the fuck up. It's so weird because I love first-party Nintendo games. I just don't get that kind of prejudice against them. It's kind of irrational in my opinion. The leadership of Nintendo is a bunch of Muppets, and that would be why the company makes such stupid fucking decisions.
Okay, thank you.
Fuck you. Just because it's Nintendo?
What was that?
I don't get that.
That
As someone
he had,
who studied
bro?
the business world, I would not want to invest in Nintendo. Fuck no. I'm serious. Like, I would, at this point, I'd be like, hell no. There's way more companies that are going to be way more consistent growth and stuff. I don't want to deal with this shit no more. But anyway, it's absolutely pretty ridiculous how much shit people gave me for my playthrough of this game, including the TikToker morons. Since people online thought it was funny to clip my playthrough and make fun of it, I'm gonna purposely from now on solve every puzzle in the absolute dumbest way. So why am I such a horrible villain gamer? I have no idea what we're doing or why we're doing this. I'm gonna do it this way, just to be stupid. Do we have to do this? No, but fuck them. Fuck everyone on the internet who wants to make fun of me. And it wasn't a big deal. Yeah, there were a little bit of a hurdle there. Oh shit! You do something? Yo, I can't fight anything in the game. Everything just kills me. Everything is just like one-shotting me. I have 4 hearts. Everything does 4 hearts of damage or more. What is going on?
Yeah, there were a little bit of a hurdle there.
With learning the puzzle aspect of the end, this is the stupidest design boss I've ever seen in my life. That's one of the worst design things I've ever seen in my fucking entire life playing video games. You have to be a complete idiot. What a waste of time. But outside of that, it wasn't a big deal. Like, what are you, crazy? No, I can't fight everything now because the way they made the fucking game sucks. And for those making viral TikTok memes,
You can kiss my ass.
thanks a lot. Because I like the game and I'll enjoy it. This sucks. Yeah, this sucks ass. Seriously, I hate the physics. I hate everything about this bullshit. Now they're saying, oh,
Why am I
you
doing
have
so
electricity on you,
badly?
metal on you, you're gonna get hit by lightning. This is all terrible shit. Getting shocked by lightning and having a bunch of people basically taking gameplay out of context of the entire playthrough to try to make me look like a jackass.
There is no try.
You make yourself
and
look
making
like a
stupid
jackass.
viral memes about it. Doesn't work. Regular R. Hold up. Release. Oh, is that it? Is that all I had to do?
Fucking moron kills himself. What a
They
dumbass.
fucking suck.
They fucking suck.
What the fuck?
He doesn't know how to.
How am I supposed to
He
fight this
doesn't
guy?
know how to block.
There's no... Link doesn't have like a dodge move, does he?
He doesn't know how to
There's no way
shield
to dodge
parry.
like a projectile. Or is there? Because they didn't teach me one.
Phil Burnell. I put it under Phil Burnell. Okay, he really had to get that maxed out Brock Lesnar, guys. Can you really blame him? Can you really blame
Oh,
him?
shit.
Speaking of which, I am in massive amounts of debt. Please give me $500,000, and it's definitely not so that I can go max out Oomphy on Genshin Impact. Please. I need to declare bankruptcy because I have no money.
He had a war
it's not
with the
just 'cause I'm a
fucking
dipshit.
This game is
VTubers,
so
dude.
bugged. So many errors. You guys don't understand how hard I work. You guys don't understand how hard my fingers, my thumb hurts playing this game. And you guys are just sitting there. You're not donating. You're not donating.
Yeah, I think that the top two games that it was between was Tears of the Kingdom and Baldur's Gate 3. And I said as much. It's like I even said, Starfield is a shoo-in for Game of the Year if it's as good as people are saying it's going to be. And what happened? Starfield came out and flopped. No one likes it. So basically exactly the qualifying situation that I considered to happen happened.
You did?
And
That's not what he said, and you know what? I can fucking prove it. I can fucking prove it. Here you go.
each little isolated community feels like their game is a shoo-in for Game of the Year. Wrong. Wrong. Even if Starfield sucks ass, it's going to be Game of the Year contender. I kid you not. Even if it's a horrible, broken, buggy fucking mess of a piece of shit game, it will still be considered for Game of the Year.
Oh, damn.
I always have the receipts. My prediction was actually correct, guys. I wasn't wrong at all. It's exactly how I said it was gonna be. No. He acts like people don't watch him. Wrong. He was wrong, guys. Ever since Baldur's Gate 1, which I knew it was gonna win, I was like, DSP is gonna fucking see. I can't wait to see his fucking reaction. His fucking reaction to like, people don't fucking record all the dumb fucking shit he says. This is
I can ask DSP in his chat today to do collab.
God
for it.
damn, he
Say we do
really
collab
did
with
get in
Pippi
a
and
fight.
Pippa. No.
You too good for me, Phil? You too good for me?
Alright, so our panini grill is warmed up.
Yay,
Our
panini
right-hand blue light is
time!
not on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the sandwich on the grill.
What the fuck?
want to be turned into a panini! Please don't turn me
What? Okay, this one's annoying.
There you go. Well, okay, Leah, shout out to Leah. Thank you for featuring my stuff. That's nice of you.
Damn, he got in a fight. He got in a fight with the VTubers of TikTok, bro. This man is not a man. Man, I've been trolling a lot of people on Twitter over Gerard lately. I don't know what the hell's going on with him. Excuse me.
Nice. Recently on Twitter, Muta have put out a 48-minute video. That 48-minute video is part one of a call that we went through part of in our last video on the completionist. I thought what we'd do today is go through a bit more of it, because this is quite interesting. The level of guilt tripping and mental gymnastics should be laid bare for all of you to understand. And it's only part one.
Like that's just a fucked up situation to be in. Yeah. And I don't know, Carl, I don't know what else we can really ask. I think every question.
Yeah, well, I just want to know, like, you said that you don't take care of the books, but you were aware of what were on them. Is that correct?
As far as what, like, expenses go?
Expenses and the fact that the cash was sitting there. Have you been aware of that the entire time?
I did not know. I was not aware the entire time that the money was not being donated.
Then why did on multiple occasions did you, on various social media platforms, say the money was or had been donated? Making these assertions does not help you in the slightest. To then feign ignorance now or potentially reveal...
No, if you listen to what he said he had no knowledge that the money wasn't donated. So him saying that the money was donated, right? He's either lying or people aren't listening to what he's saying. I'm kind of leaning more towards he's lying.
Your actual literal ignorance now does not help you.
I was aware that I was reclaiming my costs and the expenses, but we had to make sure, because it's legally speaking, you have to do it, otherwise it's against the law, that it was under a certain amount and that it wasn't too much for, and purely just to, like, you know, buying hot sauces or paying for the stuff that we do during the show. Like, the expenses were never more than a certain amount, and it was always...
I'm not going to lie, your knowledge of the expense system means very little to me. It really does mean very little to me. There could be a separate discussion about it, but it is a massive walk away.
I can't handle your audio. It sounds like a typewriter. You speak and... Ew, what the fuck? You speak and then there's like this sound. I can't handle it. Not for 35 minutes, bro. I'm sorry. Let's watch an Oompaville video. Alright. We are definitely playing some Ragnarok tonight. For sure, for sure.
Hello everyone. We need to talk about one of the most foul things I've seen on the internet. I saw a terrible video earlier, and I'm gonna show you guys all it. Okay, that's what I do. I'm gonna show you guys something that I wish I wouldn't have seen, that you guys are going to, and girl, are going to wish that you had not ever seen. There are so many things that you shouldn't do on a plane. Smoke, fart, take up multiple armrests, lick the toilet seat, sing at people that you're locked in there with. You shouldn't sing. You shouldn't wear a Burger King crown in a plane either. Please. Also, back to the singing thing. Why do people like singing on planes? What the f? I don't understand. It's like a captive audience. Maybe it's like a weird fetish thing. I don't know. One of the biggest things you shouldn't do that I didn't know anyone did, like, is prepare food in flight in a lavatory, in the bathroom. This is a memo that was clearly missed by a TikToker known as Barfly7777 in one of the most foul videos I think I've ever seen on the clear net. Okay, guys, seen a lot of up shit on Twitter, especially now. Twitter's getting a little crazy, or X. This is disgusting. This man, Barfly, cooks garlic and shrimp mash in an airplane. Great value roasted garlic, great value shrimps. Oh, it's so disgusting. He even acknowledges on his way to the airport in the car that this is a terrible idea. Although generally we've learned self-awareness does not lead to changing your way of thinking or any sort of improvement as a person. It seems as though self-awareness serves no purpose at all. He films going through TSA and going to his flight. He then films being on the plane and shows the people nearby him before heading into his laboratory. Oh my God. He manifests his best Walter White and fills the in-lavatory sink with water, rigs up a couple of batteries, which I don't even know how he got those on an airplane. He rigs those up to an immersion beverage heater and then heats up the water for his delicious cooking. He sous vide's it. He's got his gourmet meal packs on the diaper change table. It's a good sanitary workstation, what he's familiar with. He tosses the shrimp into the sink, and I don't know. So disgusting. Oh my God. He takes the shrimp out of the sink. It was supposedly, when they're properly cooked, it's pink. I don't know why this freaks me out so much. There's nothing proper about this. Oh my God. Oh, he dumps the mashed potato powder into the sink, starts mixing it in by hand, and then the shrimp water. So gross. He then takes his fine dining sustenance and throws it into a vomit bag, which is kindly provided by the airline in the event of an in-flight sickness or an in-flight chef. And Ratatouille on this. Oh, it's so nasty. He goes back to his seat, starts eating his gruel. Imagine seeing this guy eat this out of a vomit bag. It looks like vomit. It looks like he's eating vomit out of a vomit bag. I can't. What the? So this whole thing is one gigantic red flag, but there's a couple things of note here. How did he get past TSA with batteries, cooking equipment? I mean, this is like he made a gourmet meal. He could easily have made a bomb, I feel like, right? That isn't far off. He made a snake bomb with his asshole, I'm sure. Oh, he uses garlic butter for the shrimp. That's another red flag. How does someone smell? How did no one notice the garlic butter? I mean, the smell. Also, how did this guy make it to this age being so fucking dirt nasty? Oh my God. Why is he not permanently banned from flying? Or why is he not arrested for rigging up batteries to a heating device like some kind of fucking Dr. Parkenstein bad scientist? What is going on here? Just so you know, TSA let this man on a public flight with shrimp, powdered mashed potatoes, garlic butter, batteries, wires, and heating devices. But no, they don't let you on if you have too much shampoo in your toiletries. Or if you have a gun. That would make sense, though. The comments are incredible on this video, too. The no-fly list coming in hot. Imagine being the person next to use the bathroom in the sink is crazy. I could not believe this when I saw this morning. I was like, this is some of the craziest content I think that has ever existed on the internet. This dude's a legend, too. You've probably seen him. I've showed him in a few of my reaction videos on my reaction channel that I have, where I make fun of people like this. And he just cooks shit in hotel bathrooms. That's what he does. He does it in sinks. He's an expert. I do want to know, though, before we move on, did he clean the fucking sink? Did he actually? Is there just garlic and shrimp and potato in the sink for the next person to deal with? Because that's awesome if so. I like that. I'm pro Barfly. Potentially the most shocking part of all this is when you look at Barfly's channel, it's him preparing a meal in a bathroom sink on an airplane is not his most viral video somehow. Not even by a long shot. To be fair, that video is new, but it doesn't even have 1 million views yet. He's got others with millions upon millions of views. What else could there possibly be? He's baking French onion soup in a fucking hotel with jumper cables.
French onion soup in my hotel sink. Are you ready for this?
Delicious soup. Oh, wow, that looks so delicious and soupy. See, that's a sous vide thing right there. It's sous vide. Sous vide, I don't know. It looks nightmarish is what it looks like. It looks like witch's brew. He seasons it, puts in the bouillon, and then puts in beef curtains or whatever this is. I don't even know what this is, man. Oh, he's got a ladle fashioned out of Mike's Hard lemonade can. This guy's such a legend. Look at the beef curtain strung over it. That's awesome. By the way, what does he do with the excess onion, the discards? He flushes them down the toilet. He puts the ready parts in his makeshift cauldron in the sink and then just discards the rest in the toilet. I'm sure the hotel loves that. Look at this beautiful chef workspace. This guy's a genius. He's got alpha brain too. Joe Rogan's biggest fan. Oh wow, that is so disgusting. Oh my god. Is this worse? I feel like the shrimp and taters and the airplanes gotta be worse. This, I would eat this. This is kind of good. It's also, why is it? It's repulsing when it's in a sink. Then finally he gets to taste his creation and eats it out of what looks like a dog food bowl. I'm not exactly sure, but it is appropriate for the nature of the meal. This video has 400,000 likes, by the way. Guy's a legend. Comments are equally as epic. I've literally came in a hotel sink. Bruh. In another video, he makes baby back ribs. Guys, guess where he does that at? A bathroom. That's right, a bathroom. A bathroom. He puts it in the kitchen sink and he cooks it using a hairdryer and pillowcase. Or an oven, as he calls it. He gets side dishes too. Corn, potatoes, then he gobbles it down, and then I assume gets in the toilet and shits it all out immediately or throws it up because it's absolutely disgusting.
That's not, no way that's real.
Then he makes beef jerky in his bathroom. Oh, God!
I don't believe some of this. Okay, yeah, no way.
Worst thing, these pillowcases? He's ruined so many fucking pillowcases. They look like murder scenes. One of my favorite parts of the whole thing is that in his bio, he just says, no hotel has been harmed or is in risk of being harmed. This is creative filming. Oh yeah? Is that right, dude? How's that no-fly list treat you, goober? Also, I just want to make it clear that his merch shop is epic because he uses Fourth Wall, and that is my favorite merch shop. Fourth Wall is the by far absolute best of all of the best and options for Fourth Wall if you guys want to start your own merch shop. A little funny extra tidbit is he also appeared on Jerry Springer. It looks like he's just an audience member who stands up to call everyone on stage a clown, and then he gets fat shamed by a lady on stage. I don't really know exactly what's going on. This guy's a smooth operator. I know that is for sure. This has got to be one of my favorite things I've seen in a long time. Disgusting and revolting, but also very, very, very cool. Anyways.
Let's watch another one, bro.
The internet is a crazy, dangerous place. And there's a lot of really creepy people that use it. And on top of that, there are also a lot of children that use it. And when you get creepy people and children in the same spot, you get a lot of bad things. A lot of bad things happen. TikTok is a really good example of a place where creepy people and children often associate with one another. And that's one of the reasons why I like it, okay? That sounds wrong, but if you look at it through the eyes of an internet explorer, someone like me who's part of the intellectual dark web, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's fun to talk about creeps and weirdos and teach, you know, some young people the dangers of freaks that have influence on the internet. That's what I want to do. Today we're talking about some creeps and some weirdos. Some you've heard of before and some you haven't. I promise. One of these guys is so strange that you might bust. And I don't mean like in a good way. I mean like in a bad way. Like that underwater capsule thing that happened recently. That type of busting. We made a video on this dork already once before, and so many people have covered him. He's a creepy, weird ginger man on TikTok who's been kind of batting 1,000 when it comes to being a freak.
We use green grass, blue stone.
So Paul is basically a moody teen that's actually 50 years old that dances in his father's bathroom, and he disappears for a little while and keeps getting banned, but he's back and he's still being a moody teen, still dancing. Check this out. He looks different now though. He looks a bit more puffy. What is this, man? That's a cuteness overload moment, as the small infants on TikTok would say in the comment section of every single TikTok ever. And if you don't know who this guy is, if you've never really seen him before, for one, God bless you. For two, he's kind of known for talking to underage fans consistently. And like meeting up with people and showing his underwear. Like he does this thing where he tries to be sexy and he like lifts his skin up. Like, okay, so I'll do it. All right, I'll do it right now. So this is kind of what he does. He thinks that's sexy when he does that. Like he'll be dancing, he'll be like doing some kind of dance or something like this on TikTok or something, and then he'll like lift his shirt up, and then everyone's like, "Whoa, that's creepy, Paul." And then he's like, "Ooh, a plane crash in Tanzania."
Oh, there's a plane crash in Tanzania. Cool, flying into the lake.
Yeah, basically 40-year-old man that loves talking to 18-year-olds. Pretty awesome. Legal for sure, but still weird.
Do you know how nice this wall is? This wall is going to be amazing for photos later. You need to start getting ready. You got to go get all your stuff. Yeah, outfit changes. You need to get all your outfit changes. And you need to go and sort all that malarkey out.
He has to have mental disorder.
Then we can take photos and it'll be majestic.
He loves taking photos. And actually, one of the very rare, funny Joe Rogan bits.
Security guard. But it wasn't until I became a fat that I really started getting paid. A lot. All the time.
See, that's basically Paul Breach. And instead of being like my model, it's like, yeah, it's like 18-year-old. Paul also says a bunch of really weird shit on his lives, like keeping the family.
Dad just walked in. Just having a morning full saucy time. Keeping the family, keeping the family doing well.
Another reason people really hate this mover is because he worked with the elderly people. You know, some of the elderly folk in the elderly community. You guys are familiar with the elderly community? They're like furries, but old. They're just old people. I don't figure it out. It's just a bit. I'm not sure where it was going or where it was headed or what, if it even had a start or a beginning or an end. They used to love to cuddle and kiss the elders, which is weird.
That is my absolute passion. On the side cheek, kiss on the forehead. Again, acceptable.
And against CQC guidelines and policies, which is the rules you're supposed to follow when working with the elderly.
You can go into one facility where they say that's not acceptable to show any affection to a resident.
I cannot imagine Paul Breach making out with me. That's weird, especially if I'm old.
You can go to another one where they want you to hold hands, dance, skip, muck about with the resident. Swirl around, not completely swirled around, only 180.
This guy gets so much hate, and is it deserved? A lot of it is probably deserved. He's a really weird, creepy dude, you know, in all honesty, and nothing's changed either, so he hasn't like really sort of addressed anything. He just keeps on dancing, keeps on acting like a kid, and he's still 50. And he even makes alts saying he's a nice guy.
Paul is a nice guy?
I might be very wrong, but they're the same trousers and the same shoes as in that video, which means Paul is making accounts to kind of like big himself up. I don't know. This is weird.
Yeah, so that's pretty sad as well. There's also even a live Paul Breach location map to see places that he's visited because he's a legend apparently in the United Kingdom. One of another reasons why I don't like the United Kingdoms. I'm glad we seceded in 1776. So another person, Nova Online.
Oh,
now,
Lord.
I'm going to be frank. Nova is a person that I've seen a lot on cringe pages on Instagram. And normally with cringe pages, I love consuming them, and I try to pull back whenever the cringe, the obvious, delicious, sweet, succulent, tasty cringe turns into just pure bullying. And a lot of what they post of Nova is just pure bullying. It seems, at least. And while there's no genuine horrible instances of things happening in regard to this person, there's a lot of really creepy stuff. And that's what we're going to be focusing on today, because I really enjoy creepy stuff. By the way, don't go bully or hate anyone. Maybe Paul a little bit, because he's an old man, he deserves it. But a lot of these people are going to learn, I assume, how to act and treat people online and eventually be accepted members of society, I assume. So Nova's name is Gabe. Seems like a nice young guy, very Discord moderator-esque. Not a bully, that's just true. I mean, I have mods on my Discord that look exactly like Nova. Pretty standard vibes going on here, pretty standard aesthetic. Nova has 365,000 followers on TikTok and is a 19-year-old man. He calls his fans Nova stars, and he had a Wingstop review that went viral, which I saw. I thought it was really cute. I liked it a lot. I wanted to support.
Trying Wingstop for the first time. Mango habanero wings. Okay, these are very, very spicy. Oh, wow.
Since the person known as Nova has sort of degenerated into a Discord admin type meme, like literally the meme, the stereotype is in real life. And we're gonna get into that. It's kind of creepy. For all this though, the TikTok review food thing, like report of the week, went viral and became his thing for a while. It's sad to say, but you can probably imagine that the way that this person looks and talks and acts, there's gonna be a lot of people trying to mess with him because that's just how the internet is. And Nova is always battling trolls. Literally always battling trolls. Nova beats the snot out of him in videos. We've seen this before.
This is brilliant.
We've seen this clip before. This goes hard. I mean, it's true. It's true. It's true. That's the way to handle the trolls, though. You just got to give them a what for. The old 1, 2, 3, 7, 4, 5. The 1, the 4,
what
the 5,
is
the
that
2,
the
3, the 2 over the 3 to the 1. It's really interesting. Nova being the elusive creature he is, it's very easy for trolls to get a hold of him. In a Monster Energy review, he once said that his church was for Babel Camp. Whatever that is, but I think he meant Bible. I think that was a mention of Bible camp.
And if you're wondering why I'm not at home, I'm at church for Bible camp.
Bible camp. And people really bullied the shit out of him there. Simple misspeak, that's fine. That's fine. One sort of sad thing involving church for Nova is his trolls got him banned from his own church, which is, I want to say really funny, but at the same time, it's sad because it's like religion is a big part of some people's lives. I don't really know. It's not good. Don't be that. Don't be a Nova hater, all right? And also probably don't be a Nova star either. Just watch from a distance, like what I do. Hello. Interesting. Nova even had to one time purge his Discord because of all the trolls, and he wasn't able to determine who were trolling him, who were the alts of the trolls. He just deleted everything and started over.
Hey all, it's Nova Kadri. I just wanted to let you know that our Discord is back open after we purged every single account, because we had to get rid of all the trolls.
Which is also kind of crazy, but up until this point, I haven't really given you guys a good reason as to why Nova's been bullied or been called out for being weird and creepy, why he's on this list, why he's in this video. It's not because of the way that Nova dresses, his appearance, what he talks, what he does online. It is because Nova is a bit of an alleged predator. Not good, man. I read a very bad, I'd say, actually. Very, very bad. It's not that difficult to just not be a fucking predator. Through all the grime and dirt that has accumulated due to weeks and weeks without washing, we found some bad stuff that's happened between Nova and his trolls. His trolls posed as his friend, and they baited Nova into telling them stuff, and just as if they were normal users. Nova stars, all right? The Nova haters baited Nova into thinking they were Nova stars, and then caused some very horrendous things. Nova is apparently someone who suffers from a thing called age regression, which is when someone reverts to a younger state of mind. So basically, it's like me, a 26-year-old man, having the personality of a 12-year-old boy, which is, I feel like, pretty accurate. But I don't think I'm 12. I think I feel older than I actually seem. I just think poop is functional still, and farts and you know, queefing. I love. I'm just thinking about a recent queef I encountered. Not really, that's a joke. So anyways, Nova exhibits some childlike behavior due to his age regression. Ooh, wow.
Yo. Oh,
friendly reminder. Your foes are getting stronger the longer you.
So this is like a 19-year-old dude, by the way, a full-grown man. I had a beard when I was 19 and a big swinging dick. You know, I was a man. I was a man when I was 15 years old. I mean, look at me. Jesus Christ. I had just turned 15. So basically, no excuses, though. That's the point. No excuses. I don't really care if you have age regression or something. Get a diagnosis, go see a therapist, and then log the fuck off. But here's more. The user that Nova was singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, very out of key, horrible timing, just made me sick to my stomach listening to it. It was a 14, 15-year-old person they were flirting with, and this isn't the only time that Nova's done this with underage people on Discord and stuff. And weird. He got into a group call in Discord and once asked a group of 14-year-old boys how often they masturbate, which is super strange.
How often do you masturbate?
Question. How often do you masturbate? I'm thinking about getting my numbers up. That was my impression with Nova. I'm sorry, guys. I shouldn't have said that. That was rude. It doesn't really seem like there's any level of rationalization from Nova as to why these are bad things you shouldn't do. This is not a way that you should interact with people that you have influence over because you're a public person, whatever. It seems strange. I would assume that it has something to do with Nova's proclaimed mental age being repressed. I mean, here's him with a pacifier. This can't be good. Just like an angel. What a good song. Also, here's some messages from when Nova was 18 years old. I really want a messy diaper today. Does anyone know dating sites for able littles? I wear diapers in a non-kink style. I was showing my diapers to a friend and they think I'm a fucking pedo. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. I wouldn't do that. Just in general, I think that's very strange, maladaptive behavior that will have no positive influence in your life whatsoever. And I feel like you should probably seek professional help for that. I mean, I don't know what else to say. People said that Nova was also allegedly following a bunch of underage people on his TikTok account, which that's not really like a huge deal. There's a lot of underage people on TikTok that post and you can't necessarily just tell their age. So that's kind of weird. It's not out of the realm of possibility that Nova does enjoy content made by children because he is a 19-year-old baby, which, you know, kind of what he's into. And finally, guys, what has he said about this? Has Nova ever made any sort of statement on these accusations and the weird shit that's been going on? Well, yes, but not in the way you'd think. No accountability was taken, no attempt to set the record straight, no apology, no attempt to defend himself, just attacking people that were calling him out, attacking the haters.
Getting on small TikTokers just trying to be fun, but all you want to do is falsely accuse them of crap they never did. Y'all are being legitimate assholes. Have you ever seen an episode of Darman? You would know to not be an asshole to people you don't know nothing about.
Okay, well, I didn't realize that Darman was making videos that were meant to be taken as actual moral guidance. Darman is not an arbiter of what is right or in an ethical, North Star. Wow. We just found out Darman's audience, though. Holy shit, I love that. What happens in the dark always comes to light. By the way, Nova. And falling asleep, Discord calling a 14-year-old person in the dark is very strange, Mr. Discord moderator, sir. Nova does say in that response, wherever the f is, that the pictures are Photoshop. There's videos, though, too. In fact, we've only shown a couple pictures and more videos. So what does an anime protagonist do after something like this comes to light? Well, the training arc begins. Makes sense. More training. Let's get ready. Fight the haters, Nova. You've done nothing wrong. You're just an adult man with a baby's head inside you, and you like wearing shit and stuff. You're not a predator. You're just a weird person who needs help. Probably both, honestly. A predator and a weird person that needs help. Nova still posts on TikTok all the time. Nova, if you watch this, I would recommend taking a break, doing some reading, read about philosophy, find a therapist, find some kind of way to better yourself and to not continuously fall in the same traps, because the internet is going to be the undoing of you, I promise. That's not a threat. That's a prophecy. And my prophecies often come true. Or as I like to call them, fruits. Johnny Elbows! Hey! My arch nemesis.
You gotta be quicker than that, buddy.
So this is a person who is clearly a disabled person, who clearly is a victim of a lot of bullying online, and is also a living meme. Living, breathing, corn nut stealing meme.
They want to know if you had a poopy accident. No, it's just... I was sitting on a wet paint.
The dude was just filmed all the time for months, basically, and a lot of interest built on TikTok, and it was a guarantee that something interesting would happen every single time the camera was pointed at Widow Johnny. For example, things like this.
Johnny wants girls on his lap at the park.
What a strange video.
And if a girl really
He looks like a mattress.
She can really do that too, and you can really give me a hug when you're swinging.
That's weird. That's really weird. I like the phone vibrating. Sounds like little farts, little IBS farts. If a girl really wants to sit on my lap while I'm swinging, well, you can give me a hug too. Shortly after this, Johnny made a similarly hornily charged remark to a much younger girl. Said, "You got a cute butt."
Everybody. Picture that girl in the shorts keeps looking at me. Leave him alone, John. Don't pay them no attention, man. If you don't give them any attention, they won't bother you. You know what I mean? No, John. What? No, dude. No, dude.
And you can tell that Johnny realizes he just fucked up the entire thing.
No, not her butt. Her shorts. No, dude. No, man.
He tried to save face. It was really awkward, and that was his downfall. And his buddy, the guy filming, his buddy Mario, recorded it all. Yeah, it's wild. Mario, his friend, was the same guy who zoomed in on Johnny's brown streak on his pants. Not really something a friend would do, in my opinion.
Johnny drops it low.
Yeah, Mario tried to wash his hands of all this as well right after the situation went down. And clearly, Mario was just using Johnny Elbows for fame. I mean, listen to these fucking people's names. This is crazy. This is real life. You believe that? We're in real life right now. The rise and fall of Johnny Elbows came quickly. It was a flash in the pan. And, you know, Johnny unfortunately surrounded himself with friends that weren't actually his friends and said some really creepy, weird shit, which, in my opinion, is understandable because Johnny is very clearly a disabled person, and that, you know, a lot of these people are, except for Paul Breach, which is why it makes it a lot weirder. Just a really sad case of someone being taken advantage of, and then they do something weird, as expected, and then shit just blows up, and it ends horribly. How's Johnny lately? Well, he looks kind of sad. This is the last video we have of Johnny.
Hey, Mario, I'm sorry I did this to you. It won't happen again. Just stay away from me. And I'll stay away from you. I'm sorry, Mario. And everybody else out there, just leave Mario alone. Just leave him alone for now, okay, guys?
It's so stupid. Who convinced Johnny to apologize to Mario? What the regardless, it's the end of an era. And it is an era that definitely needed to end. Like this era. Jupiter.
Your name is Sophia, right? Well, this little devil wants you to know the reason why he wants you to date him is because if you like what you see, you take it.
This character on TikTok is one that I've been wanting to talk about for a while, but I was a little bit kind of scared. I don't really like talking about these people because they infect my mind and I start to relate shit in my real life to these freaks on the internet. I try to just save it all for one day,
watching them
and
for
then
a while
I just
too,
blow it
because I
all
was
out.
like, wait a minute, I like all this stuff that these weird fuckers
You know
like.
what I mean? I don't like to deal with this for too long, so we're doing it all at once. Corbin Panel, interesting
like
man,
anime
also
and
known as
superheroes.
Jupiter.
I like to
be
a little
known
eccentric
for being a
sometimes,
little
but
bit
I'm
of the
not out here
devil.
looking
And by a
after
little bit of the
children
devil, I
and
mean
shit
a
like these
creepy,
fucking
strange,
weirdos.
weird devil that sends Snapchats to girls trying to rizz them up. I feel guilty looking at this. All right, I've seen this person on cringe pages a lot, and it just seems like something that shouldn't be talked about. But as soon as the real true stuff the real true information starts to come out, it's like, all right, now we can talk about it because it's clear as to what's going on. It's a weird, creepy, weird devil. The dude is not a human like the rest of us. The dude is a hybrid. He's like Lucifer from the show Lucifer. He's a creep. He's a weirdo. And there's just a whole life that Jupiter lives that we'll never understand.
My dad's a vampire. My blood dad's a vampire. My blood mom's a werewolf. Meaning I wound up with both their powers. So when I first got on with you, my skin started to itch.
So, as you can tell, another person potentially with a disability that has just garnered power and fame and then used it to be very fucking weird and creepy and predatory. Why does this keep happening? What is in the fucking water? What is in the water, dude? What do they drink? What's in the Mountain Dew? All right, what the fuck?
Tell me about your ideal date. If you had to take me on a date, what would you do to me? I mean, with me.
You're funny. You're funny. And cute. So, I'd probably take you somewhere nice. Probably take you up to Golden Corral from my place. And if you've noticed how when I'm literally turned on, you can tell just by my eyes, because my eyes start glowing a little.
That's weird. That's weird. Golden Corral, your eyes glow when you're turned on. This person also has claimed before that they need to suck blood to survive, and not even human blood, but inanimate object blood, which I don't know what the fuck that means, dude. Inanimate objects don't have blood.
So what blood do you drink?
Usually animal blood. Bring inanimate objects to life and use them as a blood source. They're known as homunculi.
He calls them homunculi, and he even gives them names, bro. Like an alchemist from the medieval times.
What was the last animal you ate?
It was an inanimate object that I drank blood from, and I'd rather not get her now because she doesn't like being on camera. She's shy, so I can't really.
Well, can you bring another inanimate object on? They want to meet. They want to meet some of your friends.
This was one of the inanimate objects I brought to life. Her name's Shiratora, so she's one of the many homunculi I brought to life.
They're My Little Ponies. This is like stuff that I would do when I was 3 or 4 years old, playing pretend. I probably wasn't even that creepy, to be honest. When I was 3 or 4 years old, I used to just have machine guns. I'd go. Jupiter also loves to
When
howl
I was a kid,
and has
me
a
and my
lot of
Batman
Snapchat
fought
riz.
crime. We ran around the playground, and I would run up and down the slide and run through the swings.
Just get off the app, man.
That's
just don't,
what normal people
just don't get off the app. You know, just get off. I mean, get off the app. I don't know what I'm fucking saying. Apparently, this person also has children. He had triplets with a woman where he injected his seed into her. I don't know if that's true. He used his mana to develop the babies.
So, like, you've had children with her?
Yeah, but I made her promise no more after, like, our last set of triplets. I told her no more. I was done.
This guy's creating homunculi. I mean, this is straight up. Someone called the fucking FBI. This guy's using alchemy to create homunculi. I don't know if this is a joke anymore. I don't know if this is true. I don't know if this guy's mentally ill. Well, I don't know what's going on. We're creating homunculi. So strange. So strange. So strange.
Do you have any more kids with any other inanimate objects?
I'm gonna say this isn't a bit.
She's the only one. I don't do multiple inanimate objects to bring to life because I know one of them eventually will turn on its master, and it's happened more than once to me when I was young. I used to be able to bring inanimate objects to life, but once I did so, they turned on me once they found out that they weren't the only one. They turned on me.
You're like their master, right?
Yep.
You know what would be really funny is if that was true. That wasn't a bit at all. And it also wasn't even just like a weird psychopathic lie. It was just true. And he had like a little triplet homunculi. He's the only guy in the world who just has hacked into this ethereal realm and this alchemical ability. Like he waltzes to the apothecary, brings back an elixir of wakefulness, blows some seed out into an inanimate object, and then just has triplets running around. What the fuck? So what kind of character is Jupiter? Well, you can tell based on what we have talked about so far, but he also is a tit man.
I like sucking on tits mostly.
Plus,
oh god damn it! Why do you think ruin everything? Dumb motherfuckers ruin everything.
Of some kind of show or anime or something.
I ask the world's forgiveness, as well as those who I've wronged, Bree, and all those other named souls that I have wronged. Ophelia was never really what was supposed to be.
I don't really know what is this. This is a very strange apology. Very weird. It's like the cameras are pointing at him.
I swear on the name of Jupiter and Corbin Pennell. I swear upon that.
Wait, did he say Corbin Burnell?
Right.
Did he just say Corbin Burnell?
Something's in the water, I think. I think it's in the water, and it might be the same shit that's turning the frickin' frogs gray. You know what I mean? You know,
I'm sorry, did he just say Corbin Burnell?
Jupiter's probably the worst person on this entire list, by the way. Here is him thinking someone who is 13.
Ophelia was never really what was supposed to be.
I don't really know what is this. This is a very strange apology. Very weird. It's like the cameras are pointing at him.
I swear on the name of Jupiter and Corbin Pennell.
Oh, it might be.
I am unworthy of calling myself Jupiter.
Something's in the water, I think. I think it's in the water, and it might be the same shit that's turning the frickin' frogs gray. You know what I mean? You know, Alex Jones reference. Jupiter's probably the worst person on this entire list, by the way. Here is him thinking someone who is 13 is willing to send him...
Can I still send you pictures of myself even if I'm underage? Because I'm only 13.
It's up to you, sweetie, if you want to. Because I don't mind. If you do, I don't mind. Do you plan on trading me in if I say yes?
No, I would never.
I'd lower the age of consent all the way to 16 if you guys wanted me to.
So there you go, guys. Also, Jupiter's 25 years old. What? I'm 26, though. How do you backpedal out of this? How do you not just go to jail for the obvious shit here? How do you not just go to fucking jail? Because if you're a genius like Jupiter, a genius alchemical human being, if you're a genius hybrid human being, half vampire, half werewolf.
Someone said that you were dating minors for show.
Yeah, it was just for show. It was just a show.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's not real. It's just a show.
You're fucking with a 12-year-old minded man. You're dealing with a disabled adult.
You're making fun of a disabled adult. All right, the cops aren't gonna care about me because I'm a disabled adult.
Thinks the cops are gonna give a shit.
That doesn't work very well. In reality, because if you're aware, that's like kind of the thing is like you're aware of it though. You're like aware, you're self-aware, which is even makes it so much worse that you're able to rationalize that you are in fact a disabled adult, and that creates a sense of entitlement, preventing you from facing any sort of repercussions for your actions that are illegal and criminal, disgusting, and irreprehensible.
You come out a disabled adult, and you learn the hard way of what happens to people who do that.
Somehow, Jupiter's still posting, hasn't gone to jail for actually admitting to being a pedophile. Very, very, very horrible, disgusting. I hate it. I hate it. My stomach hurts. But that was before, though, the whole awareness of having a disability. I'm a 12-year-old, 25-year-old. All right, that was before. He's apologized multiple times for being a pedophile, so I think now the cops probably won't care. Oh wait, no, this just in. Here's a message to his haters, me included. I don't freaking care. You're my hater. No. You're just a creep, weirdo, taking advantage of people. You know, children mainly. Dylan Zippy. You could have me.
I mean, couldn't I?
What the fuck is that thing?
Yes or no?
Yes. Dylan Zippy is someone you've probably heard of online. He's known for his classic, hopefully it could fit in Snapchat he sent to a minor. We made a video on this guy as well. Why does this shit keep happening? I don't know why it keeps happening. In 2021, messages were exchanged between Dylan and a girl. And these messages were not between two consenting adults. They were between Dylan, Zippy, and a 14-year-old girl, to which he never bothered asking her age. Things escalated. Obviously, he sent his mushroom tip. Not good. Should have just stuck to the thirst traps and cringe dances, man. But by God, Dylan was trying to get lucky. And like many of the people in this fucking video, apparently just children are the only people that they can influence into getting lucky. That is illegal. You can't do that. You shouldn't do, even if it wasn't illegal, you still shouldn't do it. It's fucking weird. It's so fucking weird and evil. Dylan is another classic case of someone who just shouldn't have access to the internet, and someone who uses their influence, what little modicum of influence they get, to take advantage of young people and, you know, give in to their perverse, strange desires. It's really weird. Unlike the other people on this list, though, Dylan still posts a lot. Dylan still posts, and it's weird. You have to change your mind.
Hold on, guys. I want to do this, story thing.
Good. There is a secret weapon that turns challenges into triumph. And that is your ability to adapt. I'll tell you more of my story now, if you care to hear it.
Nice. It's gonna go great with our...
I am listening.
If you remember, my father had fallen ill.
Dab.
It was bad. An illness unknown to us. I offered to fetch the mage healer from the city, but my father refused. He insisted herbs were the only way to help him. You can guess what happened next. He was gone before the spring. I was devastated. In time, I grew to hate my father's philosophy and dedicated myself to healing through magic. It was a blind rejection of an entire field, because I believed it failed my father, because I blamed his death on his faith. The truth is, I traded one limiting perspective for another, but I wasn't ready to see that yet. That's a good place to stop for now.
mindset. You have to change your routine. You have to cut people. Strange video. The comments are horrible. She said she was 12. Dylan is known as the creep who just got away with it because there were really no consequences to his actions aside from comments on YouTube. And by God, there are a lot of horrible comments on his YouTube. It's bad. I'm just glad the thirst trap era is over. And now we have this weird era. The airplane era. Okay, Dylan, that's pretty cool. Last character on the list, Donovan Mayo.
Miss Phoenix Train, please have a seat.
You've probably seen this guy on cringe pages as well. I now know that I should have done more research before writing these people off as people we shouldn't necessarily just bully because of the way that they look. Donovan is a bit of an honorable mention. He thinks he's got Riz like Dylan, okay?
This is my Merithian Master Blade. I actually forged it out of the Merithian candle. Quite a rare specimen, if you ask me.
He cosplays cringe characters like some other people on TikTok. And he's also just kind of cringe in general. But mainly, Donovan is a die-hard fan of the Dream SMP. So much so that he's made his own live-action fan film and fan fiction cringe skits about it. I don't really understand Minecraft anymore, and the SMP stuff, I don't get stands. I don't understand any of that. I'm a 45-year-old man. Literally, this guy, it didn't exactly go very well, okay? He has a love for Minecraft, and he has a lot of commonalities with the Minecraft community, more specifically the YouTuber community, and by that I mean he likes behaving inappropriately with underage viewers. Shocking! Yeah! And also, he is very based and hates the LGBTQ community. Based in a bad way.
I don't care about the LGBTQ community. People are allowed to date whoever they want, whatever gender they want, however they want. I'm just letting bygones be bygones. But still, stop putting that on my mention.
Okay, so this all stemmed from him being added a lot in gay things that apparently he's already seen. He doesn't like the LGBTQ community. By based, I meant bad based, just in case that wasn't clear enough for you guys. He seems like he doesn't really like being tagged in gay stuff though, so it'd be a shame if people kept on tagging him in gay stuff. Also, never tag me in anything gay, ever. He eventually did a live action roleplay with a character named Phoenix Dream, who was played by a girl who ended up being 14 years old. He asked Phoenix out on a date during some of their lines and weird stuff. I mean, this is just so hard to stick with to me.
Go on a date with me, and I'll spare everyone. Even the ones I haven't killed. Deal?
It's weird. So he's asking a 14-year-old girl to go out on a date, and this all came out, and he was embarrassed. He released an apology video, and in my opinion, it's a pretty good apology. He seemed like he genuinely made a mistake.
Hello, everyone. My name is Donovan Mayo, aka Donovan Mayo 46. I'm widely known on TikTok as a cosplayer and role player, but behind the scenes, I was role playing with minors, but didn't know at the time. I didn't care to ask their age.
There is one part that's a little bit damning in the video where he's like, is this a secret between us? And then he said, maybe people think I'm cute. So it's bad, it's weird, it's definitely really bad and weird, but, you know, very Discord moderator said to kitten type thing. He apologizes, it's based, and then he also does the thug shaker! Yeah, don't let it happen again. And by the way, I genuinely believe that this is the best apology out of any of the creeps and weirdos and people who are just sort of downtrodden on TikTok. This is the best one, in my opinion. Very interesting events. In fact, I take back what I just said, because since that first apology, there was another apology about him sending sex to minors. He said he was just acting in the exchanges, and he was practicing for when he decides to get a lover. Then he says, I'm lonely and woe is me, I'm a victim, which is not cool when you're messaging minors, so. Ah, crap. Turns out I was wrong. Shit. I shouldn't have been so trusting.
All right, let's watch something else now. just looks so much cooler without the armor. He just looks better. It looks more aggressive, more visceral.
one you needed. Path should be unlocked now, shall we? We could use some limited time assistance, couldn't we? Don't let them hit you!
Damn, got me. Fuck, you got me. Left side! Behind you, brother! Back here! Incoming crossfire! For games that don't use the trackpad, I would much rather the trackpad not be there. Because your thumb could slip from square and just straight up press the trackpad. And you're like, okay, whatever, buddy. Ah, shit.
I'm back to brighten your day. Oh, don't hurry up and make a decision on my account. Ruthless is outrageous. Kill the thing someone told you to kill. Yay.
Oh, fuck, I went the wrong way. This itches that nostalgic part of my brain.
Only getting harder as you delay, Kratos. Don't worry, Kratos. None of these foes are real, though they do feel pain. Isn't that funny? Thought you'd want to know. Right flank. Fire right side. back to the start and ascend whatever it is. You'd better hurry. Enemies will only get tougher the longer you take here.
Brother. Good to see you again, Kratos.
And we're back to fight.
Kratos will win this fight when he is ready for what lies beyond.
Defend yourself. Good reflexes. I'm impressed. Do you have more of that in you?
Fuck.
There's the fire. Good, Kratos. A man at war with himself places a deficit upon his focus. He is impatient, emotional, easily surprised. A man at one with himself has a clearer mind, sharper instincts. That man is ready to win. That man is ready to progress.
Above you, brother!
How many have seen that rage as they can tell? Arms up! When you're ready, you'll know.
No. I'm on him, bro. But at least I know how to get back to him, and it was super easy to do so. I'm getting there.
Admittedly, I did not imagine getting killed by Tyr would be part of the process here.
Would you care to hear more of my story?
Yeah, I want to take a dab. Nice. We'll never use that. This is how I always want Kratos to be. He's the He-Man of my generation, and I'm serious. Yes, hold on, Sigourney. Is that Sigourney or who is this one? We'll find out in a second.
Best improve where you can. Valhalla's not big on apples or blood mead.
I want my strength up.
That'll be worth it.
How do I get Leviathan crests? Echo! How do you get Leviathan crests in God of War Ragnarok Valhalla?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Proceed.
If you remember,
so she's
I had
here.
shunned my father's herbal medicine after it failed to save him. I left my village and moved to the city. I scraped and scrounged, managed to survive, and became an apprentice to a renowned mage healer. I soaked up everything I could from her, and I was a natural, it turns out. Shedding my father's legacy came easy. In fact, I'd acquired quite the distaste for it. I cut herbal medicine out of my life completely. It was this rigidness that would prove the biggest mistake of my life. But I'll stop there for now. Sir.
You may speak.
So, there I was, Little Miss Brawl Magnet. If I wasn't starting the fight, I was the first one charging in to join it. Maybe it's something in the Asgard water, but seemed like there was always a fight to be had. I guess I needed the rush, something to keep me sharp, feeling alive. I was driven without fear or frankly much sense to hold me back. Got myself a bit of a reputation, and that ended up being a problem. This notorious bully I'd humiliated held on to a grudge and tried to track me down. Found out way too easily who I was and where I lived. Set out to teach me a lesson. We'll pick it up there when you progress further.
Okay. This one's Sigourney,
Tyr's
that's right.
versatility is an advantage, but don't discount your own.
I must admit, Sigrun, Valhalla isn't exactly what I imagined.
You're experiencing only a very small part of it. One that's independent and unconnected from the rest of Valhalla. Elsewhere, there are larger neighborhoods where the dead reside. Socializing, playing games, drinking, fighting. But one must earn the right to join their fallen comrades. New arrivals run a gauntlet. A personalized, self-contained version of what you're doing. It's meant to help the dead process the lives they lived. Those who are worthy, who have found some measure of closure, are allowed to move forward. Those who are unable to resolve their lives are forever trapped in their personal Valhalla. Some just prefer to keep fighting here.
If I were to learn how to use weapons, I'd want to learn how to use the spear.
Behind you, brother! Joker on the left! Behind you, brother! Behind you! Look out! Raider, left flank! On your right! Brilliant kill. Valhalla will be impressed. Excellent. The way should be clear. Up and onward. Oh dear, are we dead? We're dead.
Dead.
I suspect it's high time to parley with Valhalla about improving conditions for us inside. We can afford it.
Sir? Ready for more story?
It's never been easier to be better.
Alright guys, I think I'm actually gonna call it for the night. I will see you guys in a little bit.